everybody. This is Christine Bertram, and I am coming to you live from the Hive here on a Tuesday night, and it is time for Tip Tuesday. I did not get around to filming a Tip Tuesday last night because Miss Kelly was in the Hive doing Paper Pumpkin, and by the time that I got back from going out to dinner, I didn't think about it. And so here we are. And then I thought about all day today. I shouldn't say I thought about it all day. I did think about it randomly throughout the day. Hi, Shannon. What am I going to do for Tip Tuesday? I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I thought about it, and finally at like 5 o'clock, it came to me. So nothing like a little bit of procrastination from this one. So hello. So before we get going on the Tip Tuesday, I thought I will take a few minutes and show everybody some cards because people don't know I'm really live, and so this way I might catch some people. Hi, Kathy Groves. Hi, Janet Flanagan. Hi, Penny Powell. There's Bonnie Kelly. Woohoo! You guys must have been waiting for me. Hi, Sherry Martin, and there's Kim and Deb Norman, woohoo! Okay, so you guys, yep, this is how I worked today. I worked in a sweatshirt for work. Hi, Susan Reed. Hi, Sue Somerville. I'm warm, so I'm pulling up the sleeves because I think I got hot thinking about what I'm gonna do. That's how it goes, right? Okay, so I'm gonna flip the camera down and I'm gonna show you guys what Kelly did last night. And if you missed Kelly's Paper Pumpkin class, you can find it. Oops, that's not the right thing. Haha, that was not the right one. So you guys, Kelly did Paper Pumpkin. You can find it in the video section. Penny, look what I got today. I gotta show everybody your card. And like game night online game night is Thursday, you guys. I don't generally ever have lives on Wednesday because I have in-person class on Wednesday. In-person class tomorrow is Lucky Hand. Only lives generally on on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, Sundays. Hi, Judy Bobo. Hi, Deanne. So you guys, if you missed Kelly's class last night, she loves the lamb technique. You guys, I had all this sitting on my desk here waiting for me when I came in here this morning to check out things. So these were what the Paper Pumpkin consisted of, was these 3 little treatsy things. And so I have these for my nieces and my nephews. And so this is what they're going to be getting. So that, and then she had these for the alternatives. So super cute use of the sprinkles. Hi, Jean. Hi, Sandy. Using the envelopes, the clear envelopes, the subtle shimmer sequins. Hi, Tabitha. And then she has, I think that's closed and you write the sentiment here. She was going over this with me last week when she was thinking about it. So I think they got glued shut. Hi, Donna. All right, so, oh, what fun. Okay, so you guys, if you missed her class with the alternatives, you should definitely, I just love it. I just want to do this all night long. No, I don't really, but it's just as fun for the moment. His nose is green. Oh man, that should be orangey more. Hi, Carla Lake. Okay, so if you missed it, you can catch hers on the replay. I thought as long as I have you guys rolling in, I'd buy some people a little more time and just share with you guys. This is all the happy mail I've been getting. So Penny Powell, I'm not going to show your address, but look at this. She sent this envelope. I don't want to share guys' addresses, but one stamp, one lonely little stamp, Penny. Did you realize you sent this? I weighed this beast and it weighs 1.2 ounces, and you had a Mac Daddy bell on there that made it more than a 1/4 inch. And your envelope came and it was opened, like the flap was just flappy. But you guys, there was no extra postage due. Does that not just boggle your mind? Like how Penny's awesome, beautiful card snuck through the United States Postal Service without getting caught because of the bell. And it didn't ask for extra money. Reach for the stars and keep your chest from sagging. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so, and that's the inside. Merry Christmas. Christmas. So, beautiful card, Penny. I love it. I was completely amazed, Penny, that they didn't ask for postage, and so you snuck one through them. Okay, because I'll have to admit, I shipped Leslie McMinn's package to her last week, and it came to her completely empty and ripped open, and so I was super sad. So Postal man did good to you, or postal woman did good today. So, oh, the jingle bell made it though, Penny. So good. Now you know the rest of the story of mailing your card. This one came from Tammy Steckling. Thank you so much for your beautiful card, Tammy. Got a little Christmas card here, and she got, you guys, I can reuse this one too. Not enough workers to hand weigh it, you betcha. Okay, and this one, you guys, came from Mo. If you've been stamping with me since last year, you would recognize this card. It was from the Herbie Love Bug set with a house. And Mo even wrote on here, it's so funny. It was a card from 2020 and she didn't have the stamp set. So she got creative. So she sponged the edges with ink, and it looks like they're in a blizzard right now. So I love it. So even if you guys don't have the stamps, you can definitely make a card kit from me work. Oh, Penny got all of hers. Awesome. You guys, I love it when you tell me when your packages come, because it makes me feel like the postal service like completed their job, and then I can sleep well at night. This one came from Sherry Martin. So I got this beautiful Christmas card using the paper pumpkin. She made an alternative, and what she did is she cut these two and have that little scrap left and put that on the inside. So very pretty, Sherry. Thank you for that. Hi, Linda Brady. Thanks for sharing, you guys. I appreciate it. Hi, Bonnie Morris. Okay, this one came from Christy Warren. So she sent me for a game night, and so I love it. Life looks beautiful on you. Crisp and clean. I love the lady's dress matches the banner in the back. This one came from, you guys, Ellen Brover. Oh my goodness. So Tammy Sokolik, if you are watching, hi Anna Rebadu. Tammy Sokolik, if you are watching, you should feel amazing, because this card was from Ellen Brover. Deb got her package Friday and she loved her shirt. Yay! Hi Cindy Runtree. So I opened this up and it says, oops, I gotta open it. It says, I cased this from Tammy Sokolik. Happy Thanksgiving. And so Tammy, this was your card that you made for our retro swap, and Ellen cased it, and I love it when you guys inspire each other to make cards based off of a card that you made. So, oh, Deanne got hers. Deanne, I'm so happy because your package was the same size as Leslie's package, and Leslie had one more thing in there, and I was so sad. Leslie's had like so much in it. But hi, Patricia Settle. I'm glad yours came though, Deanne. Yes, Penny, the envelope was open and it was just floppy like this. Like, I think he was even ripped and it was just kind of floppy and it was in there. So I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, this one came from Linda Grady. She got a couple calendars for me. So she sent me a little gnome here and she used purple. She knows I love my purple. Hi, Barbara Moynan. Deanna Stell, I stole this at my parents' house this weekend. So Deanne sent this to my dad for his birthday, and I saw it sitting on the island where they set their cards, and my dad had all of his birthday cards, and so Deanne, I had to steal it so that I could showcase your beautiful card to the world. So they loved it, and I will make sure it gets back to him. And then this one came from Elaine. Yes. Okay, this was a Thanksgiving card from Elaine. I was like, I got this one last week. So Elaine Rebeck sent me this beautiful card for Thanksgiving. Thank you so much, Elaine. I love your colors. It pops. Oh, Judy knows Linda. That's awesome. All right, this one came from Karen Wetstein. So Karen used some of the new products from the Home and Hearth set, and I loved what she did here with putting some designer paper on the inside. So Karen, your cards are always awesome too. This one was, so this was from my Aunt Marge and my Uncle Jim. It says, you're absolutely fabulous. Congratulations on your current awards honor at 24. That's quite an accomplishment, and you get to use all your creativity. Doing what you enjoy is great. Keep enjoying sharing with others. Have a happy Thanksgiving. So Aunt Marge, I loved your card. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. And I think I have one more here. This is from Loretta. Yep. Loretta, so she sent me this as a thank you for her birthday rebate. So you guys, for my customers, I include birthday coupons for them and their birthday cards. Hi, Donna Dress. Hi, Julie Ledbetter. There's Sandy Zidoon. Woohoo. Okay, so that was from Loretta. So I think I bought enough time for people to get live for Tip Tuesday, and I thought if I do those cards now, then I don't do them on Thursday night, which saves a little time for Thursday night, which is game night, you guys. Whew, my goodness, it's game night already, December 2nd, Thursday. We start at 6 p.m. Central. And just a little note, that I am going to be going live in the Stampin' Game Night group. Okay, not the Cards by Christine Facebook page. I have a private, it's not a private, it is kind of private. It's private, but it's open to the public. So if you're not part of that group, you are more than welcome to be in that group. I do that group because Facebook is so crazy with who they get to pick, who gets to see what, right? And so when I have a business page, they randomly select things for your newsfeed. And when I have a group, when you're in a group, you primarily see everything in your newsfeed. So that's why I manage both of those, the page and the group. And so that's why I created a different group. So all you have to do is, so there's other people out there that do game nights, right? So if you look for Stampin' Game Night and Card Workshop with Cards by Christine, that's where it's gonna be found. And it will be live in that group, but Kelly's here with me on Thursday night and she's gonna share it to the Cards by Christine Facebook page. So I'll be live in one group, but it'll be shared to the other group. So if you forget about getting into the other group, you'll still be able to watch it. So if you paid for game night, make sure you're in the group though, because that's where you'll be able to comment. So hi, Sue Beasley watching from Australia, woohoo. All the card kits are gone for the game night, you guys. All 40 are accounted for, woohoo. So yes, you should check and make sure it's the one with Cards by Christine. The cover photo for the group is the cover photo for the game night with the snowman on it. So will I send a link? Judy, I will, but you're gonna have to send me an email, you're gonna have to text me, or you're gonna have to Facebook message me. I'm not gonna remember when I get done with this because I have 5 things I have to do before Tyler gets here for date night. So if you send me an actual communication, not in this post, like via the video, I will do that for you. Hi, Chris Duderenke. My day was really good, Sandy. I worked, so got some things done. But Tip Tuesday. Oh man, you guys, I just saw a message pop in. For those that are doing game night, I'm waiting for Kelly to get me a picture of one of the cards watermarked, and then the PDF tutorial is ready. And I've had it ready since yesterday, but I've been waiting on the picture. So will send that out tonight yet. That is on my to-do list. Okay, so let's talk about what I wanted to talk about Tip Tuesday. You guys, if you have ideas for good Tip Tuesdays, let me know too. Something that I haven't done in the past, and sometimes you don't always know that, but if you give me an idea for a Tip Tuesday and I've done it already, I'll try to lead you to where the Tip Tuesday is. But thanks, Judy. I appreciate you doing that. So this Tip Tuesday, I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And it's like, I wanted something easy because I didn't really have time to prepare stuff, right? Because it just came to me. All of a sudden, it popped in my head that Carissa Alberts had a really awesome thing that she does with labeling her embossing folders and her dies. And so this one's an easy one, and you guys may do this already. So if you do this already, you were like, okay, I'm good. But if you don't do this, then it might be something you want to consider doing. And so I'm so lucky that Carissa actually gave me a copy of hers because she was here a couple weeks ago for an event. And so she asked me if I wanted a printout, and I'm like, yes, pretty please. But I will tell you guys what the size labels they are. And if you don't have a computer or a printer, you can always do this with a old pen and pencil, and that works too. So let me show you. It's awesome because I love organization. So this Tip Tuesday is about being organized. Hi, Mary. It's creating labels for your dies and for your embossing folders, right? So let me show you this. So here it is. It got a label on it, and I know it's super small, but you can, I think, maybe read that, Evergreen Forest 3D. So if you like to know the names of things, because they're not printed on the products themselves. So like these are some of the new products that are coming out in the spring mini catalog. So it says here, Honey Bee Bloom Dies. And the reason that, I mean, it says it right here, but what I do, the first thing I do when I get my dies is I pull them out, take them off the sheet, and I put them on a magnetic sheet. Donna says she labels the drawers so you can remember where the heck to put stuff, yes. So I put my label or my dies on magnetic sheets, but then when you have the name back here, you can't see them as you're flipping through, right? So I like to be able to look at the magnets, and so that's where Carissa said, oh, it's good to have a label. So this one's the Brilliant Rainbow Dies, and so this is another new bundle, one of the prizes for game nights as well. Like I got an extra one because I could order multiples because of there was bundles, and then there was also premier ordering. So I worked the ordering system there. Honeybee was another one too. I could get it as a collection and as a bundle. So here's another one. So this one's Bouquet of Hope, Bouquet of Love hybrid. And so it's a hybrid, so it actually also goes with this guy right here. Now, when she created the label, she only created one label. So then I was looking through the sheet, hi Carol, and there's, oh my goodness, there's a blank one right here. So I thought to myself, let's do this how you could do it if you didn't have a printer. So I was trying to put them all in the same spot. And so we'll do here, so if you don't have a printer, you can still do this. Get these little baby labels, Bouquet of Love, and it's a hybrid. Okay, so all I did was handwrite that on there, was perfect. You can also put the stamp it goes with, absolutely. So I have to do that yet. I didn't get around to it. I only own, well, I actually own 2 catalogs now. I got one in my pre-order and I got one in the mail the other day. And what I always do is I cut the name of the stamp set out and I put it on this side so that it's easy to find. And I've shown that on a previous Tip Tuesday, but this one was about labeling stuff again. So there's one more over here. This one. This is a new folder in the Spring Mini, and it's called Gingham. So then it would be that you just grab the label, and I wanted to put it on the back. So there it is. My punches lay in a drawer, and you cut out that punch and tape it to the bottom of the drawer so I know where to put it back. Awesome, Lori. That is a perfect idea, too. So then here's another one. So Sweethearts Dies. So this is another bundle that's going to be available in the Spring Mini catalog. So wanted to tease you guys with some products as well. So these labels are Avery 6467, and the size on them is small. So if I get out my little handy ruler, they're a 1/2 inch by 1 3/4. So they're kind of small labels, but if you guys are a little bit technical savvy with doing labels, you could type everything up and then it would print them really nicely. So I guess that's what I was trying to get at, was just labeling the dies and then labeling embossing folders. So this is a new thing for me. Carissa just got me onto this. I never labeled my embossing folders before. If you guys, they don't generally show my embossing folders, and it's a hard time remembering the names of them, but now I know them. So, so Deb, I will see once if Carissa will give it to me. I don't know if she's watching right now, but if she is, she will probably chime in because she's really good about chiming in when she's watching or catching the replay. We'll see if we can get the file for it. The pages that I have here are for the annual catalog, the spring catalog, and the holiday catalog. She put them all together for me, so I was so lucky that she did that for me. Okay, so this was a quick and little easy Tip Tuesday, because I'm like, well, it's organization. We all love to be organized, right? So it's not anything crazy. Kelly will be what is today? Today's Tuesday. So watch for Kelly's Technique Thursday on Thursday, and then we have game night on Thursday, which we already talked about. So you guys, one last thing before I wrap it up. I'm like watching the clock. Tyler said he's leaving work at 6:15. And I have a class at Wells tomorrow where I work during the day over the lunch hour. And I'm like, oh, I never prepped those card kits. I better get that done before date night starts. Gianna Flanagan just commented. She uses her label maker as soon as she buys them and she labels them with her label maker. That's awesome. So, so one last thing, you guys. Today is November 30th. It is the last day of the month, and that means it's the last day to take advantage of that discount shopper deal that Stampin' Up! Has. It's for $75. It's $125 worth of whatever product you want in your starter kit, and it's a really, really good deal. If you're holding out for a celebration, because there's generally a good thing during celebration, I know that the celebration, because we got our celebration books, the celebration promotion is 2 free stamp sets in your starter kit. So it would be back to a $99 amount, $125 worth of product, and 2 free stamp sets. So if you're looking to save money and not necessarily get more stamp sets, this one's definitely a good deal that you should take advantage of. And your first quarter is waived, and you'd really have till March 30th or 30th of March 31st to need to place in orders, but you get a 20% discount up until that period. So Good stuff. If you guys are inquiring about it, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you. I know it's date night, but I'll sneak into the bathroom and answer I'll answer messages while I'm pretending to go to the bathroom. That's what I generally do when I'm camping or doing something and I get calls or emails. Because otherwise Tyler will take the phone out of my hand and hide it on me. So I gotta be creative. All right, you guys. Do you have any other questions? There's Angela Rainmaker. Me too. Love organizing them when they come in. Yes, you guys, I've gotten so much better. Before, I never used to be that organized, and now it just helps to do things right away. I put my stamps together like the day or two that I get them too. Otherwise, I can go over to my stamp case that has all my retired stamps, and I still have stamps that aren't put together. But about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, it's my first thing I do is put those stamps together. So what is the December for sign on? There is no special that I know of, Janet, for signing up. So either, I know you talked about signing up December 11th, but there is not always a special. And they are running the special now for November and then nothing for December that I'm aware of. So what, not like a special, a perk extra, it's the general normal sign up. So it's $125 worth of product for $99. You get your paper pumpkin, you get your business supplies, and you could already start ordering pre-order stuff right now. So for anybody that signs up now or in the next few weeks, you could already start to order almost everything from the spring mini catalog. There are only like 6 things that aren't available at the moment because of inventory issues, but otherwise everything's there. So that's a little perk about signing up. You can order products early. Hi, Barb Barco. Had fun on your head. Thanks. I'll have fun on my date. So I made turkey meatballs for dinner tonight. So our date is that, and we're watching a new docu-series. So we're gonna have a fire and lay low tonight. So Anna said she can't use them until they're labeled and organized. Yeah, it's like you got to do that. So. Oh, he is a smart man, Donna. He knows. So he knows he's got to hide the phone. Otherwise, I'm on it. So, all right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go try to cut those 4. I only have 4 for tomorrow at lunch hour. So it's like I get that done hopefully in 15 minutes and then get those meatballs in the oven. So, all right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this Tip Tuesday. It was a little bit different than normal, but I figured I didn't have as extravagant of a tip, so I shared a lot of my cards that I got my Happy Mail with you guys. So all right, thanks Stacy, thanks everybody, lots of sunshine, love, and hugs to you guys, and we'll see you on Thursday night 6 p.m. Central for Stampin' Game Night in the Stampin' Game Night group. Okay, all right, bye guys.